in a very systematic way. I tend to, when I'm dressing, I tend to do something and then I don't complete it. Then I work on that, and I'm happy with that, then I'll deal with everything else. I won't kind of like, first we do this, and I don't, that's not how I dress. Okay, so the blue tack I'm putting to stop the hair from slipping, but the blue tack is actually underneath the turban. Now, the blue tack should not get tangled with the hair. Ideally, I mean, for Radha Madhav, we don't need to do this. If you have a top knot, ideally there should be a hole. The wig just goes over the hole and it won't slip. If you don't have a top knot, then what I would suggest is that when you, with the wigs, you put a little patch here of nylon cloth or something that's will not get very dirty. And so when the blue tack goes onto that, it's easy to remove, because this can also get quite messy. I mean, there's all these bits of blue tack inside the wig. This is really not very nice. We want to keep everything looking very nice, no matter whether you see it or not. Okay, so ideally there should be something here that you can stick the blue tack onto, which then in the evening when you remove it, you can remove the blue tack nicely and the wig is still like. I put the blue tack next to the top knot. Don't put the blue tack in the front. You all know how to put these on.
Yes.
So on the back, I'm just going to lock your view a little bit.
With this second one?
Yeah, now I'm going to go through step by step.
Alright. You have your bucket pieces, or you need?
I need different pieces. These ones should go into their own bag. So these straps are across the top. So these muggle pieces here, this muggle piece here was, and this fan here was pinned onto this strap. Okay, there was no strap there; you would not be able to pin it nicely. So this one is pinned onto that. These ones are pinned onto the side strap. Okay, so basically, wherever you need to pin something, more or less, you have some sponge there. Okay, so I'm just going to get the new set. No, basically at 4:30 we'll have a break, and then we're going to go that side and dress. So tomorrow I will again show you a turban, step by step, and then you'll start doing it. But we don't really have so much time. But today I'm going to focus on how to put things, how to put the muggle pieces so they don't flop this way and that, how to put the cloth. That's fine. I guess that's, one of them belongs to the set, the other two next door. I'll leave these. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is decide, okay, which turban you want to do. I guess we can do the moon turban then. Okay. Now usually I would show you how to do this and then you would do it. But I'll be doing that during the class. So
the full presentation, you make it turban as well, right?
I'm going to make the moon this time with flowers rather than with twisted cloth. So I'm just going to, now these cloths, some of them are very long, shouldn't touch the ground. It's very difficult to work with a cloth like this. So you should just take the cloth, bring the cloth up and then pin it. so that you can, you know, work with it. What we don't want to do is wipe the floor and then put it on Krishna's head. Okay. You all know how to pleat. So fine pleating is basically a finger and a thumb. I mean, your dhoti is basically like this, 2 fingers, it's like this. And when you're pleating fine, you just have your finger and the thumb, like that. Make it very fine. I'm just going to wrap the cloth in a simple way to start with. I don't do anything fancy right now, just a simple wrap. We'll put the cloth, the moon, I guess we'll start from this side, and I'll just pin up the cloth. Just need to put a pin through the cloth and into the sponge and then back out again. Always bring the pin back out again. Wraps around it in the same way as a sponge. Basically, you're just following the sponge. So, if you want to pleat the cloth a little bit, I think you all know how to do this, huh? Fingers and thumb like this. You don't know how to do this. Who doesn't know how to do this? You don't know? Okay. Grab a piece of cloth from your kit. Okay, just open it up. Right. And now just hold it, not from the end, just hold it from the middle. Somewhere, like here. Okay, so it's like this. Okay? And then put your fingers under the cloth and move the fingers in. And then with your thumb, just hold the cloth and then pull your fingers out. So it's like that. I'll just do it from one side. You're pulling the cloth to your hand, then using your thumb to catch the cloth, and then again, you get it? Fingers under the cloth. Let's see what you're doing. That's it, and use your thumb. Do it on one side, please. Yeah. Okay, no,